Hey, you! Leave your axe at the door. Oh, good adventurers. We haven't got a menu, got stew and ale.
I will have everyone roll a d20.
Okay. Ugh. Ah, you're rolling for Maeve, huh?
Oh. Well, good to get it out of the way. Fenn, what happened last time?
Listen, it's been that kind of a day.
You roll.
I'm not expected to roll well tonight because it's been that kind of a day.
All right.
Let's see. Last time we finally made our way down the the hall of armor standing up that we were always too scared. I'm just now realizing we almost just not went down that, like, we almost went back up the way we came, which was like the other staircase, and
Right.
there was a chance that we never would have gone down that.
And he
that
would just be
hall.
standing there by himself, yes.
But we found a guy. Maeve found a guy in a suit of armor.
He was just frozen.
Yeah, he was frozen, but he was wearing the suit of armor.
Mm-hmm.
So we kind of blended in. He was paralyzed, was duped. He's kind of hesitant to come hang out with us, but we eventually convinced him, and we went more exploring. Went and talked to the tax guy, accountant. Then Hazel went in there and, really traumatized the guy. He had a magical, invisible servant things that were attacking us. That was a scary situation. We finally discovered a hidden door panel that led to a different area in the castle. So that was pretty exciting. There was a beautiful guy in a tower, some really bad roof damage. Found a guy that was dead, but he was encased in spider web. There was a tooth in him that Maeve found. And then we found this nice, really lovely, cozy room.
You also found a new goal.
A new goal?
New person to seek out.
Oh, the handsome guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And now you are in this super comfortable room. There is bookshelves that line the wall, several couches and a couple comfortable chairs, and a roaring fireplace. This room is just quite the opposite of the rest of the castle you've seen. It is cozy, it's warm, it doesn't have that stone, just cold stone feeling of ever uh, ever looming dread hanging over you at all times. Um, it looks like you could just like sit down and finally rest for a moment.
Ben would like to look at. Are these books?
Yes.
Or benches? They're books. Okay, Fenn wants to look at these books. Just what kind of books are in here? Is this the library? Ben thinks this might be the library.
You think so?
I mean, there's lots of books.
Sure.
Seems like a cozy place where you could just sit and read a book, which is what libraries are. So.
Yeah. You sit
Sure.
down in front of the fire. Okay. Make
Don't like
a
the book? You throw it in the fire.
make a. Well, it's already like roaring flames. You doesn't seem like you need to add anything to it.
No, it's just to if you don't like the book, so it never wastes your time again.
Okay.
Book burning.
So make an investigation or a perception roll to see if you find something interesting on the shelf.
Oop, I don't know why I have advantage on. Sorry, take the first one. That's a 6. Yep, that sounds about right.
Well, you are looking at these books, and it looks like just history books, books about various religions, a lot of books you can't even read the titles of. They're just either a different language or so faded that it's impossible to read. So you start looking at the books, and quickly after looking at this bookshelf, it's just like, oh gosh, is this a university? All these are like textbook boring.
I'm gonna go sit and stare at the fire. That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
I could. Shall I look around and see if I see any magic books in the room, or kind of thing?
If you'd
What do you
like,
want me to roll?
investigation
need to
and
roll?
perception. While you're doing that, Ren is going to just come over to this couch and just flop out, one hand up on the back part of it and one hand lazily hanging down. Just take some time to lay down and relax. So, Hazel, you're looking around and you're not having much more success. You're finding a couple books that are a little interesting, maybe, but you don't know if you would take the time to just sit down and read them.
Right.
Like,
I think I'm gonna rest. I'm really injured. I'm quite injured, so I think I better sit in front of the fire and see if I can stabilize a little bit, or
That's
Okay.
right. That's a good idea. Perhaps we should stay here and rest for a while.
if we feel like it's safe. I wonder if I have a thing I think I can set a guard.
Maeve, what are you doing?
I don't really have a thing to set a guard.
I'm sitting on the couch.
Oh, Maeve's here! Hello, Maeve!
Hello.
Okay. So, Fenn, are you sitting in that chair that you're next to?
I'm sitting in front of fire.
Not in
Just
the
on
chair,
the
just in front of the
floor.
fire on the stone.
Yeah.
Okay.
That chair could be a mimic. I don't know. I
Oh,
would like
gosh,
to
yeah.
take this time to pull out the mace and just kind of examine it. Since we're staying a while.
Okay. So, as you all just like flop into either a chair or onto the couch, you feel like just absolutely relaxed. Like it's been a rough day. Like the morning was the festival. You haven't rested
Mhm.
since. And so you are just finally getting the time to smooch or scooch down into a chair. I think I meant to say smoosh. Smoosh down.
Smooch.
into a chair.
Yes, I am kissing the mace to get to know it.
But with like just a sudden relaxation, you feel as if like time has sped up slightly, where you can relax in a short amount of time, and in the few minutes that you spend in these chairs and couches, you get a short rest.
Ooh.
And then the mace has been updated. Don't know why it's bold.
What do I get when I get a short rest?
You can roll hit die to regain health, and wizards can regain spell
Arcane
slots
recovery.
equal to half your level.
Oh, yes.
So either 1, 2, or 2 1s.
I can choose expended spell slots to recover. The spells that have a combined level is equal to or less than half your wizard level. So 2.
And Hazel,
Okay.
you remember that you already have an interesting book if you'd like to bring it out and study it.
Oh, I do? Let me look. No.
The spell book.
What spell book? My spell book?
The one with the bad spells and necromancy
Oh,
spells?
that one. I don't have it. I didn't take it, but I can take it from whoever has it.
I thought you. Oh, right. We put it back on the body.
No,
Yeah, I did not take it.
Didn't
Oh,
somebody
wait,
take
no,
it?
you did take
Somebody
it.
take it.
I did?
Yeah, you did.
Yes.
I don't think you added it to your
I
list,
didn't?
though.
Okay, so that's why I thought I didn't
Oh,
have it. Okay, I'll write
Maeve,
it down
do you
now.
have it?
Somebody took it. I thought somebody took it. Oh, here.
I
No, that's
took
my
the
original
mace.
spell. Okay. Evil spell book.
Someone
Book of
has
the,
this
I'm
book.
just going to call it the Book of the Dead because, come on, that's what it is.
I don't think
Okay.
I have it, but I remember talking Hazel into keeping it.
Okay.
Well, it does have an official name.
What is the official name? Do I
If you
know yet?
spend time in front of the
I'll
fire
open it
reading
and
it
look
over.
at it. Yeah, I'll look at it.
Yeah, okay.
What's the name?
It is called the Librum of Souls and Flesh.
Ooh. Good old Librum of Souls and Flesh. Man, this thing. It's kind of creepy. I don't know. I've seen things in my day, but kind of makes the hair on your back of your neck stand up.
There's
And I can roll hit die. So how do I do that? Do I just click on hit points? No.
Click on hit die.
hit die.
It dies.
Okay, I'll look at. Oh, there it is.
I too will use hit die.
I could just roll once.
You can roll as
5
many
hit
as
points.
you
You can,
have.
yeah, you can roll as many as you have. So if you have 4, you can roll all
I do
4.
have 4. Oh, good. 5.
And then
Ooh,
when you
plus
long
7.
rest, you can get half your hit dice back.
Oh, good. Okay, I'm back to whole. Okay, that put me back. Okay, I'm good. And I got 2 spell slots back. So I got 2 of those.
All right, so after you just feel this warmth over you, the coldness of the outside world is gone for just a moment. You feel a lot better from just being in this room.
Yeah.
I still feel tired.
That is true. Not as tired as before, but yes.
I feel tired enough that I'm going to get disadvantage on my ability checks.
Oh,
Oh, you
right.
still
You
she's
get
still tired?
this alleviates that. It removes that from you.
Yay.
Am I learning anything by looking at this book?
Do you have the handout? I
I will
updated the
get it.
handout.
Okay. Area K10. Librum of Souls and Flesh. There it is. Okay. I'll look it up. Oh my. Oh, spellcasting focus for my wizard spells. 3 charges.
So after this refreshing moment, what would you like to do? Or is there anything else you'd like to do before you leave this room?
Well, we've searched around and we got all cozy and I read the book. I'm done, I think.
Is there anything else we can look in this room at, or is it just all bookshelves?
There is the bookshelves, the couches, nice coffee table. There are 2 doors to the north, 1 door to the west, 1 door to the south, and the fireplace that's just keeping everyone warm.
I would like to open this door,
Okay.
but I'd like to open it slowly.
Oh, well. You open it slowly and you see that it is a staircase leading down.
Okay. I close the door. And I tell the party members what it is. Say, this door appears to be a staircase heading down. I'll try the other door. This door. Open this one slowly.
Slowly. So you open it very slowly and peek inside. It looks to be a large room.
I don't see anyone.
Peer around, you don't see anyone inside.
Okay. I'll open the door all the way. This appears to be a unused dining hall.
This room. Okay. As you enter this room, dust assaults your lungs. A sweet yet pungent smell of decay fill this room. in the center of which stands a long oak table. A blanket of dust covers the tabletop and its fine china and silverware. In the center of the table, a large tiered cake leans heavily to one side. The once white frosting has turned green with age. Cobwebs hang like dusty lace down every side of the cake. A single doll figure of a well-dressed woman adorns the crest of the cake. Suspended above is a web-shrouded chandelier of forged iron. An arched window in the south wall is draped with heavy curtains. Resting in a wooden stand by the window is a dusty lute, and standing quietly in the southwest corner is a tall harp shrouded in cobwebs.
I want to search around and see if I can find any other information or clues in here as to who was getting married. It kind of looks like somebody's getting married and got stood up. I don't know. I think I read this book.
Okay, whoever wants to can make a investigation or perception check.
Alrighty, I'm gonna investigate.
Or perceive.
Wait, death save. Why do you keep rolling? Oh, never mind. Oh,
Wow.
jeez. My rolls suck tonight.
As the three of you look around this room, it looks as if this room hasn't been touched for centuries by the cobwebs, the stale food, and just it seems very odd since the rest of the castle isn't this unkempt. And you aren't really sure. It doesn't look like there's going to be a wedding soon. You only know of 3 brides that have taken Mr. S's hand.
Yeah.
And there is a bride to be, but you wouldn't suspect that this would be her future wedding. But Maeve, as you look around, you notice that in the along the wall here, there is a small figure that looks to be haphazardly tossed aside. It is a figure of a man in high quality dress attire.
Is it the cake topper?
It looks to be a groom to go along with the well-dressed woman.
Oh, pick it up and... Where's the well-dressed woman?
She is still on top of the molding cake.
I'll reunite her with the groom.
Okay. You place the groom next to her, and though it's a little worn and fairly crude, this person, the woman, looks to be a fair-skinned woman with auburn hair.
Do we know somebody who meets that description?
I want everyone to roll a history. Whether or not Maeve tells you this.
Ready.
Okay. So, Maeve, are you telling them about the toy figure you found and what the woman one looks like?
As I'm putting them back together, I'm sure they'd look over to see what I was doing. I'm not
Oh,
just
yeah.
gonna be like,
Yeah.
"Hey, look
I'm
what I
snooping.
found! An auburn-colored figurine."
Fenn and Hazel notice that um, there's something in Maeve's hand, and she's like leaning over the table to place it on top of the wedding cake, and that's when Maeve notices. But Maeve, if you don't mention this, you kind of think you notice that the people of Rovia either have white or black hair. There's only one person that you know of that has auburn hair,
Ah.
and that is
Oh,
Irina.
Hmm.
And also
is that
Fenn,
Mm.
the comfort of the last room kind of made your mind a little muddled, and when you come in here, it snaps you back to reality, and you remember the portrait of the woman above the fireplace.
is Irina?
Oh, the one that looked like Irina.
It looked remarkably like Irina.
I wish they made Irina's portrait a little more reddish. It doesn't really look red. It looks like a brown.
You have Where is the portrait? You can see it, right?
Yeah.
Where is it under?
Named NPC handouts. It just, I guess it wouldn't have triggered the auburn hair. Like that it's got a reddish hue. I think it's because her skin color is dark in this photo, in this illustration. And it's like on par with her hair. So it makes her hair seem like it's just brown.
This wasn't the official. This wasn't the official art of Curse of Strahd. The one I have is, but it's much more orange. The hair that they have in that one.
Oh, I see.
So this
Ismark has
is
blonde hair.
more auburn rather than brown or red. So yeah, Maeve, you recognize the topper to be of auburn hair, very similar to Irina.
What on earth?
I
How
will
old is
muse
she?
out loud. Kind of looks like Irina.
Yeah.
Looks like the woman in the portrait.
Either she's a lot older than she told us, or she's like the reincarnation of somebody. You know what I mean?
How long do you think all this has been here?
It looks like over 100 years.
The portrait isn't. It doesn't exactly look like her, but it's very similar to her. It looks a lot like her.
What does the groom look like?
Could have been a relative.
The groom looks to be well,
What does the groom?
it's kind of generic. In the sense
an
that you
important
don't
character.
know who this is, because it doesn't look like Strahd.
Maybe. Well, Irina's adopted. The whole adopted thing. Could it? Could the portrait be her
Oh.
mother?
Maybe these were her parents, her biological parents.
Doesn't
Place
seem
of
like the
living.
wedding banquet went very well.
Mm-mm.
And there's no bodies. No blood stains on the table.
But they didn't eat the cake.
Maybe there wasn't a wedding.
Oh, maybe.
Is it possible that the portrait could be a relative? Oh,
Could you see this image before?
No.
Oh,
no.
okay. Sorry, I thought this is what you were talking about.
No, I was talking about the actual image of Irina. That's what I was looking at.
Ah,
The
okay.
Irina Kolyana. And it's like, oh, but she's got like brown hair.
Yes. So that is the non-official one I was talking about.
Yeah. Red hair, blue eyes. Apparently that's a rare combination
Yeah.
of genetics, of genes. Pretty. Fancy lady.
All right. So the groom is back with the bride. What else would you like to do?
I'd like to look at this harp.
Okay.
I want to touch it. Like pluck a string.
Okay. You pluck it and it reverberates a lovely sound.
Does it look used at all?
It does not look used. It looks worn from time, but not from use.
Interesting. Are these doors?
Yes, there are doors to the east and west.
Do we want to open more doors in this room, or do we want to go and open those double doors in that other room?
Open all the
Maybe
doors.
we can finish. Yeah, let's open doors here.
All right, we'll open these doors. Well, actually, I'll hold off. Wait for Maeve to open that door.
I open the door.
You open that door?
That
Okay.
door right there.
All the way, or do you want to just peek inside?
All the way.
All the
Fenn's
way.
here.
Just go for
Yeah.
it.
I'll take the hits.
Hey, another door.
All right,
This
I'll go
room-
over here.
You find a dark hallway. Flanking the doorway are two alcoves in shadow. A dark, vaguely man-shaped figure stands in each alcove.
So much
I
armor.
would like to open this door.
Okay. All the way, or are you just peeking?
There she.
Fenn's here. I'll open it all the way.
All right. Burst open the door.
Oh dear! I immediately closed door.
No, what's
Before
there?
description even
see?
happens, closed door.
Oh, come
Closed
on.
door. No
What's in
need to
there,
go in
Fenn?
there.
What's
I
in
saw
there?
a bathtub. It had feet. It's probably some horrible beast.
Come on, let's go check it out.
All right, after you.
I'm gonna go in.
Fenn's here, so
Fenn's
Why
not
be
here.
afraid?
Fenn's leaving. You deal with the monstrous bathtub.
Come
Have fun
on.
slaying that.
okay. So you
I
open
just
the
want to
door.
peek at it. Yeah, I want to look in. Peek in.
Okay.
It's just
You
a
walk in.
bathtub full of blood.
You
Oh,
see,
that's what it's full of.
you see in this room red satin curtains that hang in archways at both ends of the south wall in this dark
Mhm.
room. Between them, in the center of the chamber, stands a large, ornate iron tub with clawed feet. The tub is
Huh.
full of blood.
Mm. Guys, it's just a tub full of blood. I don't think I want to get too close to it, but I want to kind of. Oh, is that a? What's on the other side of the room there, past it? Is that just windows? Are these doors here? In the up here? Are those doors?
Yeah, there's doors to the north.
Guys, there's a door to the north in here.
Maybe they connect to this.
It's
other
just
room.
a little old bathtub full of blood. Anything? What am I looking at right here?
Those are some red satin curtains that block the
curtains.
southern part.
Oh, is there like something through the curtains, do you suppose? Can I peek through the curtains?
Yes.
Is it a window or what?
Peek inside.
Oh, and there's something more through the curtains. I'm yelling. Hey! Okay, I'm gonna kind of poke my head through the curtains. Just poke my head through, see if I can see anything
Okay.
through the curtains. Oh, it's just another room back here.
I would like to open this.
I don't see anybody, so I'm gonna go in there. What's in here through the curtain? Seems empty.
You see in this room, Hazel, the walls here are lined with iron hooks upon which hang black capes and formal wear. Two arched windows in the south wall are covered by heavy curtains.
Oh. Anybody want a cape? Just black capes all hanging up and... Oh, black capes, huh? Like somebody might want to get dressed and go in the bathtub. So this is like a vampire's bathrobe.
Yeah, it's like a changing room.
It's just a changing room, that's all. You got your black formal wear capes, and I assume there's a curtain just goes right back into the other room from here, huh?
Yes.
Okay, around the thing. I'm interested in going through those doors, but I think the party should be together before we go through these doors. Here could be a bedroom.
As Fenn is entering the other doors.
Yeah, Fenn might be entering the other side. Okay, I'll just stand behind these and we'll wait for Fenn to do his thing.
Okay. Maeve, would you like to do anything?
I'm taking a look at the blood in the bathtub.
Okay.
Ooh.
So you look, like, peer over the edge of the tub, try and get your best view as it starts to waver and bubble.
Uh-oh.
And
Of course it
completely covered in blood, this creature is drenched and explodes out of the tub and attaches to the ceiling.
As soon as I see something coming out, I'm like, Fenn, get in here.
Do I hear this?
Jumping down.
Make a perception.
Back to the ceiling. There's somebody on the ceiling.
I open this door and just stare at this lady. Don't say anything. Nice. And then I hear this screaming, and I run in and run into this room, open these doors, and say nothing to the person.
Okay, well, the person in here is a young woman that is laying face down on a very high-class bed. She has a book open, and like her head is towards the foot of the bed, so she's like facing the opposite way. But she's laying face down, sorry, not face down, but like chest down on the bed, and looks like she's reading this book. And you kind of creak open the door and look inside, see her do this, and you hear a scream coming from the opposite door down here. And you...
So I just slam the door open, run in, and try and slam these doors open.
The woman looks up from her book very startled as you bolt to this part of the room, slamming the doors open. Maeve, this creature just is dripping with blood. The blood pours off of its pale flesh, bony limbs, and stringy hair as it crawls on the ceiling and scuttles behind the curtain here.
What did you guys do?
You looked in the bathtub.
I had
told
to
you.
look in the bathtub.
I was
Why did you
avoiding it.
disturb such a creature?
But we didn't
Well,
think there
let's
was
slay
anybody
it.
in there.
Or leave it alone, I guess. If it's not charging at us, just standing there.
Did you say you met a nice lady over there?
What? Oh, yeah, there's a lady over there.
Let's just go say
Fenn
hi.
just gestures like,
Oh yeah.
we're just gonna ignore that thing that came out of a tub and the screaming and the clawed tub itself full of blood. Sure, it's fine.
Unless somebody wants to go say hi to the creepy crawly lady.
Is it a lady? Or I didn't know. Just he might be getting his robe on. His coat is closed.
Why did you disturb me? I was taking a bath. I'm naked.
Yes.
I haven't put on my makeup yet.
This comes out all cool. Man, those things don't look near as classy as they.
You do the same if someone burst in on you taking a bath.
It's probably
It's true.
Jump onto the ceiling and crawl away.
Yeah. Probably jump out the window. Was it clothed?
Well, it was covered in blood, so not really sure.
Oh, I see.
But ignoring that, you all head back into this chamber.
I guess.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. So that was scary. We're not going to go in and see the lady, or we're going to go into the lady's bedroom. No, we're going to go in. Okay,
It's
go into the
nothing
lady's
we
bedroom.
haven't seen before.
You just
Okay.
burst into this person taking a bath, and now you're just waltzing into this woman's
Yeah. Well, we were told we could
room.
look around.
I go back into the main door that I
I
came out of.
close this door
Yeah.
and then stand with my back.
Uh-oh.
Ah!
Somebody fell off.
Maeve did.
Oh. She fell off the internet.
Fenn, did you?
Anyway.
What were you saying about this room?
Oh, I just as soon as they're like, "Oh no, it's fine," I just
Hello.
go back over to this door and then stand in the doorway and face her, like realizing how rude I was.
I don't know what happened.
But Maeve, you say you close the door and then have your back against the door.
Yeah, like I'll keep it closed in case somebody decides to start knocking on it.
Okay. So finally getting a good view of this room, you can smell a sweet smell that wafts delicately in this room. A great arched window along the west wall is covered by heavy red draperies. There are golden tassels glinting in the light of 3 candelabras sitting atop small tables about the room. Tall, white candles burn with bright, steady light. To the north, there is a large bed canopied by silk curtains, with its headboard against the wall. Carved into the headboard with great skill is a large Z. Lying amid the velvet and satin sheets and bedcloths is a young woman in a nightgown.
Do we recognize her as maybe having met her at dinner?
Yeah, I
Seen her at
believe
dinner?
she's Gertruda.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really?
She is the bride to be, the one that's missing.
Yeah, new wife is what my notes say.
Okay.
Hello. Rather exciting all of a sudden.
We apologize. We were frightened by something that was in the bath in the other room here.
Oh, no apologies. I rather like excitement.
Oh, good. All right.
I'm sorry. I'm not the best host. I'm not quite used to having people here in the castle. But welcome. This is the bedroom.
Yes. You're Gertruda, is that correct?
Yes, I am.
I may say, I do believe I've met your mother. Her name is Mary.
Anyone who wants to make an insight check.
I better make one, huh?
Can
Hazel
Fenn
gets
make
to
one even
laugh
though he's never
inside.
met Mary?
Yeah. This isn't based on Mary, in a sense, but yes, you can make one. This, when you say that, or when Hazel says that, Fenn, you notice that, her expression changes very slightly, from bright and excited to see you to just a little um, kind of a negative feeling, like her smile fades just slightly before coming back to a wide grin. Oh yes, mother. How is she? I haven't seen her in some time.
Oh, my dear. And I sit down on the bed next to her, and I put my hand on hers, and I say, I don't want to worry you, but your mother is... I'm afraid she's gone mad with care and worry over you. A
Oh,
little.
she mustn't worry. I'm quite fine. I'm doing well here.
You know, it looks to me as if you are, and I think maybe a visit to your mother, or perhaps you could send her a note to alleviate her fear.
I think that would just worry her more. It's better if she think I was indisposed.
Why do you think she is so terribly worried for you right now?
She's always worried. She's been worried since I was born. I always try to keep me out of things that she says that I'm not part of, but I just wanted to get out. She wouldn't allow me to do things I wanted. And now I'm here
Gee.
and happy.
That's good to know. It's good to know if you really are and you feel in your heart that you're safe and sound and happy.
Yes,
That's all that matters
I am.
now, isn't it, dear? Yes. Yeah. Oh, if it's all right with you, if I see your mother, I will tell her that I spoke with you. Would that be all right? And that I found you well?
Well, that is your choice. If you worry Mother more, that's on you.
I should try my best not to do that, my dear.
Well, what brings you to the bedroom?
Well, we were told by the master of the house to search the house at will and look for... Oh, he's trying to find some silly... he thought there might be a spy or someone here in the house. That...
Oh, yes,
Yes.
I was at dinner when he asked you to do that.
Yes. So, that's all. We've had some adventures here. A few times. Had to kind of fight for our lives sort of thing. You know the drill. You know how it is.
Not really.
Oh, well, yes, there are some things here that will try to kill a person. You're not careful.
I'm well protected.
That is good to know.
Strozzi looks out for me.
Oh, that's lovely.
Ugh.
Speaking of which, do you know what you have in your bathroom?
Well, yeah. It's a tub of water. It's what goes in a bathroom.
It is not. It is a tub of blood, and a creature that came out of it crawled up onto the ceiling and is now hiding in what I assume is the dressing area.
Maeve and Fenn, you see your eyes roll at this. That is not what it is. It just looks like that to scare people.
Oh.
Why?
Strazi's so dramatic sometimes. But he's wonderful to me.
I'm sorry, you call him Strassi?
Oh yes, my Strazi.
How did you meet, the lord of the house?
Oh, I was just trying to get away from Mother and explore a little bit when I came across him. And he thought I looked cute and offered me a home. He offered me his protection from the outside world and offered me to see the land. I just love it.
You got to see the land?
Oh, yes. Sometimes when Strazi goes out, I go with him on his prized horse. Oh, it's a beautiful creature.
And what do you guys do when you go out? Is it like a date night, or is it
Oh, yes.
just work?
He takes me out to the forest, shows me the lake, oh, and the mountains. Oh, so beautiful.
You just look at stuff. You don't do anything. He's not like out there collecting taxes or.
Oh, no, he would never. Leaf does that. Leaf keeps track of finances. Strassi doesn't have time to pay attention to all of his wealth. He's too busy ruling.
Yes, but I mean, what does he do to rule? Like he's. Does he like hire staff to like take care of governmental processes, or
Oh,
have
well,
a man at arms
just
sergeant?
tonight after dinner, he was talking about going to town and speaking to the mayor. I seems that he's made some sort of agreement, and now they are. Before they were such hostile towards Strassi. It was a bit annoying to hear him complain about it. But now, they are in agreement. It's so nice to have them working together once again.
You keep saying that this is the bedroom. I imagine there are more bedrooms in the castle.
Oh yes, this is the master bedroom. This is my bedroom.
You get the master bedroom?
Oh yes.
How lucky.
The others, they say that they're his favorite, but I know I'm his favorite. I get the master bedroom.
It's very nice. There's especially a very pretty picture above the fireplace of a pretty woman.
Yes, she is lovely. I'm not sure who she is, though.
You never tried to ask?
Oh, I know that if I ask about certain things, if Strassi wants to tell me, he'll tell me. I don't need to pry.
Do you know where the other rooms of the other wives are?
Oh, they're around. They go into their own brooding areas. I just like to read.
Did the other wives accept you when you arrived?
No,
Do you get along with them?
I try to. I try to be real nice to them, but all the consorts are just. They're in their own world. Except for Escher. Escher's kind of nice. I like Escher.
Escher. What? Gosh,
Who's
my notes
Escher?
are falling apart. That's what I'm trying to look
You
at.
ask
Who's Escher?
that?
Yes, I do. I don't believe we've met Escher.
Oh, yes, he wasn't at dinner, but he's in the upstairs study. He
How do
mostly
you
stays
reach
there.
that?
Oh, is he the
We would
beautiful
love to-
man?
Oh, yes, he is a beautiful man.
How does one reach that study?
Oh, just a flight of stairs upwards, one floor.
I see.
Who is Escher? I mean, in retrospect of everyone here, is he an employee? Is he a son? Is he a also a consort?
Yes, he is a consort.
Didn't
I don't
know
know their whole
Mr. S
story.
swung that way.
What was that?
Didn't know Mr. S swung that way.
He's not. He doesn't have any particular way he swings. He just finds a cute or beautiful person, takes them under his wing, so to speak, and we end up here in this beautiful house. It offers you a castle. Who else can promise you that? Protection, a castle. Oh, it's wonderful. I love it here.
Are you in a romantic relationship with Strahd?
Strozzy, yes. Well, we're working to it. It's a bit difficult with a place full of other consorts. But I feel like I'm the favorite since he takes me out whenever he takes his horse. And I mean, we did describe the dates we were going on before.
Of course. Sorry, just to go back to the bathroom, I'm still curious. You said something about that's not really a scary creature, it just looks that way?
Yes, it's an illusion. Strozzy has some spells that he likes to cast and be all magical. I like the cutesy ones he makes. I'm not a huge fan of the scary ones.
What do the cutesy ones look like?
Oh, you should ask him next time you see him. But usually he only saves them for me. He likes to have like little fairies and pixies and unicorns. I love it. It's things we can't see in the real world.
Are those real things, though? I'm not crazy, right? Those are real things.
My dear, I'd like you to think of something. Close your eyes and imagine this. If he can make a spell so that I see something scary, maybe he can also make a spell so that you don't see something scary. So that instead of the scary thing, you see a nice thing. Do you think that might be true?
Well, yes. I mean, it's magic. It can make you see whatever.
There are scary things in this castle. Do you know that?
Yes, I avoid those places. It's very easy to avoid those places, especially with Strozzy around.
Why do you think there are scary places in the castle? Dangerous creatures.
Well, that's part of his protection for me. He's got to protect me and his other brides. But sometimes something scary to one person isn't scary to another. If those things would attack you, what was your reaction to that? Was it to attack? Was it to run away? Or was it to, just talk to someone?
I've attacked and I've run away. I haven't tried talking to it yet.
There you
Oh,
go.
but what about Jester?
Yeah, Jester was cool.
Jester's cool. Do we still have Jester?
No, I left him with the accountant to take care of him because it really
Oh.
spooked that guy.
That's true.
Who's Jester?
Oh,
Jester, he's a buddy we found in a tower.
It's what do you want to say? Like a walking dog? It's like a little living,
Yeah, it's like a living
Puppet?
toy.
a living toy.
Oh. Oh, like something like Blinsky makes?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
Yes.
no, but Blinsky's master.
Blinsky's master.
Yeah, Blinsky had like a master who taught Blinsky how to make stuff, but the master was better and he made like actual living toys that actually moved and had a life. And that's what Jester is. We found him, and he's cool. We have him taking care of Leaf right now because Leaf needs a cup of tea. Had a
Oh,
rough afternoon.
yes. Leaf likes to work. He works too much. He should rest sometimes.
Yes.
You could say that he's chained to his desk.
He's really chained to his job.
Oh, no, not anymore. Oh, whoops! I shouldn't have said.
Oh, that's good.
But
If he found a way to get away once in a while, that's good, relaxing time.
I hope so.
Yes.
Say, what do you know about this portrait we found of a beautiful auburn-haired lady? There's a room close to your bedroom here. It's like a banquet room where there'd been a wedding a long time ago, perhaps. Have you seen that room?
Strazi says not to go in that room. I did.
Oh,
And it's sad.
yes.
I
What
don't
do you
want to
think
end up like
happened?
that.
No.
I want the wedding to be happy.
What happened in that room? What?
I don't know.
Why do you say it's sad?
Did you see it? And this lady says that she was there, right?
Yes,
it's
me?
sad.
Oh, yes. But there's a portrait of a beautiful auburn-haired woman. Does that woman look familiar to you at all?
I think we already asked that, didn't we?
The dining room didn't have the portrait. The
Oh.
room, the comfortable room.
Oh, the
Yeah.
fireplace room. Yes.
Yes.
Well, here in your auntie room with the fireplace there, the really cozy room, the portrait. There's a portrait there of a woman with beautiful auburn hair. Do you know who that is, or was, or
No.
anything about that?
Strazi likes to be in that room, stare at the pretty lady. But he says that she is no more, so I have nothing to worry about. She's much prettier than me, but I'm with Strazi now.
She looks very similar to a woman we were traveling with. That's why we ask.
Oh, really?
Yes, the resemblance is uncanny.
Well, I haven't seen anyone that looks like that. Most people
No one
have dark
from
hair. Here.
Barovia?
What was that?
No one from Barovia?
Well, that's the only
Barovia,
place I
Barovia?
know. Oh, the town?
Yeah. Barovia in Barovia.
I'm not a huge fan of that town. I don't go there much anymore. But now that you say something, I think there was a woman there with lighter hair. Although I didn't see her much.
Do you know if Strahd ever went to go see her?
I don't know. His business is his own. I know he loves me.
Well, thank you so much. We're going to see if we can go and talk to Escher. We think that would be fascinating. But we thank you for, helping us, and maybe we'll be back to visit with you again.
Oh, that would be lovely. Thank you for having some conversation with me. It's been a while since I've talked to anyone outside the castle.
Well, I'm sorry your days are lonely. But as you say,
not
you're
lonely.
happy. Oh,
Just
okay.
I haven't talked to anyone outside. Strazi keeps me company.
Right.
And
All
Escher.
right.
Sometimes I see Escher.
Good.
What do you like about Escher?
He's nice. He's not like the other consorts. They're very
What do you
harsh
mean?
sometimes.
How are they harsh?
Well, just their words are biting. They hurt sometimes. They think they're better than me. But I know I have Strazi's hand and his love. So that's what matters to me.
But sure says nice things to you.
Yeah. I talk about his life sometimes before he was here.
Good to know.
All
Sorry
right.
for barging into your room.
Oh, like I said, don't be sorry. It was very exciting.
If you hear more screams, don't worry about it. I'm sure it's fine.
Well, if you need anything, I'll be here.
Fenn's going to nod and leave the room. And assume that
Yes,
maybe
searching the room would be considered rude, so I won't do that. Oh, and there's
Take her
our friend,
stuff.
the Tiefling, the purple guy.
Yeah, Serenity?
Yeah.
Or is it
No.
Serendipity?
Nah, not Serenity. It's
Serendipity.
Serendipity.
Serendipity. Who likes to be called Ren.
Mm-hmm.
Ren.
Well, she's clueless.
I don't think she's a spy.
Poor dear. I just feel sorry for her, but I don't think I can help her right now. She has to come to her own conclusions somehow. Do you get the feeling that if we may have to protect the girl's name? Oh, what's the girl's name that we need to protect?
Irina?
Irina. We may need to protect Irina from that girl. There may be a jealousy that.
I don't
It's gonna-
know if Gertruda is mean or vindictive or jealous.
But she sure is confident that she's the favorite, and I don't know that she really is.
She seems young.
She's
Yes.
just clueless.
She's just young. Poor dear.
So I'm really starting to think that this lady points at the portrait is Irina's mother.
There's certain family resemblance, isn't there?
Perhaps the other wives will know?
Oh my gosh, that just sickens me. I get the feeling that Strahd wanted to marry Irina's mother and was turned down. So now he's courting the daughter.
Oh yeah, that resembles the love that he had lost.
Either that. Can they father children?
I don't know.
Ew.
Can
Or it's his
vampires?
daughter.
Yeah, can vampires? Can vampires have children?
We don't know.
You can make
Roll a
a
history.
history if you recall any
History
kind of
check.
stuff like that.
Do
I
we
know
know
Kay
vampires?
did a history check about certain things long time
Go
ago.
on.
But that was about werewolves.
I got a 16.
Was it werewolves? I thought it was
Yeah,
about
it was
vampires.
werewolves. It was about werewolves.
Did 16 tell me?
Fenn, do you want to roll as well?
Yeah. 14.
Okay, so Hazel and Fenn, you recall that they cannot sire children. They
Okay.
they can create varying roles of or varying ranks of vampires. At the bottom there are just like the mindless zombie kind of people, and it's their choice what rank they set them at. And then one step above, like mindless zombie, is spawn, which are much more aggressive than the lumbering zombies. And above that is a thrall, which is kind of just like a servant. They aren't really vampires themselves. They can't pass on the vampirism onto others, but they're bitten and become thralls, and they
Do
do
they-
the vampire's bidding.
Do they live forever? Are they immortal like a vampire?
I don't think so. No, they do not.
So the bookkeeper wouldn't fall under that designation.
And then there are the between the highest of making a vampire, and there's like in between. I don't remember what it's called, but it's like not as powerful as the original vampire group of vampires. So these people are technically vampires, though they can't do as much as the original. And then there's the head vampire.
Okay, interesting.
So the brides would be considered just vampires one step below. So, yeah.
Let's see if we can find the stairs that lead up to visit Escher.
All right. So which way would you like to go?
I think we've looked at all the doors in this room, haven't we? Oh, wait a minute. No.
This is
Are
Fenn.
those stairs that go up right there?
Fenn said that they were
Or did-
stairs going down.
Stairs going down. Okay,
Yes.
so we need stairs that go up. Oh, there was a door in this room. There was a door. Did we look through the door in the, I wanted to see, did we didn't look in this room here.
That was
Here you
the
guys.
dark hallway with the humanoid figures in the alcoves.
Okay, all right, okay. And then this is a door as well here.
Those are windows.
Windows. All right. Well, okay, fine. All right. I guess we need to go back out the way we came in, guys. What do you think?
Oh, down the
were
dark hallway
doors.
is a door as well.
Yeah, there was doors down the.
Oh,
next
let's go
hallway.
check that out. Okay. That's a door there.
Yes.
Okay.
One moment. All right. As you walk down this cold, dark hallway, the figures in the alcove start to stir.
Uh-oh. Stirring. Are they stirring soup? Stew? Anything fun? These guys, huh? Alrighty.
What would you like to do?
I'm watching them stir. I was going towards this door to see if it was open.
Okay. You open that door?
Yeah, if it's unlocked.
All right. You open it up.
Are those stairs going up or down?
You see stairs
Oh.
going up and stairs going down. And
All right.
Fenn,
Hey guys, there's stairs going up here. Yes.
hold on. As you walk into the room, following Hazel, we just open this door. The figures in the hall melt onto the floor.
Ah, dang it! I was trying to go quickly. Maybe I can bypass it.
And the melting, there's like dark figures on the floors, looks like bubbling liquid as it races towards your feet and attempts to swarm you, and you manage to get out of the way, and you see the liquid isn't actually a liquid. It is actually a lot of vermin.
Ah! I knew it! Vermin!
Everyone roll
Fire!
for initiative.
Fire.
All right, Hazel, you
Yeah.
hear like a little screeching sound coming from behind you, and you turn around and you see this swarm of black figures, tiny black figures, trying to get at Fenn. What do you do?
I'm gonna hit it with firebolt. See if I can manage to hit them.
Okay, make an attack.
Oh, sorry. Where's my attack? Did it hit?
Did not.
It did not!
You throw your firebolt and
And
just
it
miss, and
bounces.
the creatures skitter around it.
Stupid thing.
I will say it's close, though. You were close. Anything else?
It doesn't look like I have a... I don't have anything that's a extra action kind of a thing.
Okay.
What do you call it? The
Bonus action?
Bonus action, yeah. I'll look through my spells. I don't have them marked yet.
Okay.
Okay.
You can also move if you want.
Oh yeah, I'm just on the inside of the door, and I'll stay there, just on the inside of the door. See if
Okay.
I can keep from getting.
You will run up and unsure of like what's going on in there, he'll cast Bless on the three of you.
I'll turn bless on.
All right, now. The creatures will start to run after on either side. Then, you get bitten from one side, you take 5. Maeve, you see this black pool of creatures come up and start to swarm you as well. You take 6 damage, 6 piercing. Fenn, what's your AC?
19.
19.
Okay. So the opposite side, you take 5 more piercing damage as this other swarm starts to nibble at your, get in between your metal on your greaves and start biting you. And you manage to like pull your feet up and dodge out of the way of the last swarm. Maeve.
I am going to stabby at the creatures that are swarming me.
Okay.
Oh, that's bless. I'm like, what the heck is that?
You also get your sneak attack.
And I will continue stabby.
Okay. You are just poking at the ground, and which with each stab, you manage to get a few of the creatures underneath, and you hear a lot of squeaking and screeching. Anything else?
I will. Can Hume get by me?
Yes.
I will do nothing else.
Okay. Fenn, you are surrounded.
I am going to use the mace. I will equip said mace. And it says I can use an action and expend one charge to release a wave of terror. Each creature of your choice in a 30-foot radius extending from you must succeed on a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw or become frightened. So 30-foot radius around me, which I assume would be like, it would include all these creatures. And specific creature is going to be these rodents.
Yeah. Not your allies.
Not my allies.
What is the DC?
DC 15 Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
While it is frightened in this way, a creature must spend its turn trying to move as far away from you as it can, and it can't willingly move to a space within 30 feet of you. It also can't take reactions,
So
and it lasts a minute.
when you do so, the moving mass of creatures behind you reels back in terror.
Awesome. I'm now going to try and move. I will expect those attacks of opportunity from those two that aren't frightened. Try and get to the door. I like to try and go all the way if possible.
You lift up your feet and run past them. They bite at you but can't quite get past your armor.
Cool. So I'd like to get out the door. Door's open, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And you
yeah,
can move
I'd love
past
to go.
Hazel without trouble.
Yep, I'll move past Hazel.
Alright, Hazel.
Okay, I want to do Agonizer's Scorcher. I want to kind of take a step in so that I can aim at these two guys right here with my thing. It looks like where did it? Looks like that. And I'm gonna aim it in the direct line right through here.
Okay. Dex save. Okay. You step to the side as Fenn sprints past you and unleash this flame from your hands as it engulfs these two groups of creatures. There are a lot of like tiny screeches and the smell of like burnt decay. Anything else?
No, I'm not close enough. Well, wait a minute. Who's this back? Oh, is that Fenn back here?
Yeah. That is
I-
me.
But that'll take a spell. That'll take a spell slot if I do that. So, oh no, I'm good. I didn't kill anything though. Dang. All right. Well, I didn't do enough damage. Okay.
Alright. Hume will run through here and Doesn't really have an AoE, but he'll just like start swinging. The ones that attacked Maeve. This group of rats just scatter and fall to the ground as he slams them. And these ones will move as fast as they can. This direction. Maeve, you can take an opportunity attack if you'd like.
Is that a reaction or bonus action?
It's a reaction. The ones on either side of... oh. As it's running away, you manage to murder it. You finish off the remaining creatures. But on either side of Hume, they will swarm him and attack. He takes 8 damage. Maeve, it is your turn.
I am going to... do I get to dodge as a cutting action?
What was that?
I was wondering if I could dodge as a cunning action, but no, I can disengage though.
Yes.
I'll run up, or I'll take a step forward. Do any of these piles of rats look more damaged than the other?
The lower one looks like there are a lot less rats attacking. Hume.
I will stab at them.
Okay. You finish those ones off.
Can I disengage from a creature I wasn't attacking?
It just went. So it would be able to take... no. Yes, you can disengage. Like, no matter what. Even if it wasn't attacking you. Or you were attacking.
Wait a second. Sneak attack is a bonus action.
No. Offhand attack is a bonus action.
Oh, right, okay. I run past.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I'll go behind this door.
Okay. Just leaving
I say
Hume in the middle of everything.
Oh, shoot.
Hey, I stabbed.
You
I
did?
stabbed and I ran.
We gotta get
killed
Hume in
two
here. Once we get Hume in
sections.
here, we can just close the door.
Hume, get in here.
Alright, Fenn.
I'm gonna go up the stairs. It looks like it goes up, yeah?
This way.
Mm-hmm.
To the
Yeah,
south.
I'll go upstairs.
Okay. See ya.
Yeah, off he goes. Well, okay.
Close door. And then I might turn. That's the end.
Did you say closed door?
No. Well, as soon as Hume gets in,
Okay.
close door.
I was like,
There's only one
Hume's like,
pile of rats.
Guys!
he's like, I'll save you, and then you just leave.
Thanks.
Thanks.
I
Don't want to
Thanks.
deal with this. Mm-mm.
Thanks for saving us. Okay. I'm just getting this page ready for this person. Okay. So you see Fenn run up the stairs. Hazel.
I'm gonna holler to Hume. Hume, get in here. We can close the door, and then I'll use my magic missile wand. Make sure it's okay here. Okay. Magic missile wand, and I get to shoot. How many shots?
3 bolts.
3 bolts, all on the one that's left, right? There's just one left fighting?
One swarm, yes.
Yeah. Okay, 3 bolts on that swarm. 1, 2, 3. All right. While I yell at Hume, get in here!
Okay. Hume will disengage as his action. And run into your...
Close the door, close the door, close the door!
Well, he used his action to disengage.
Oh, okay.
So
Well, do I have an
the-
action left? No, I don't.
the rats will run up to Maeve and attack.
Oh.
But that's definitely not it. The creatures will run after Hume as he runs out of the room and start like falling over each other trying to get to the open door, but can't like make it all the way there as they just pile of rats sort of Three Stooges it in the doorway.
Who's got a turn?
I shut
Maeve,
the door.
Maeve, you close the door?
Yep.
Absolutely.
Okay. You slam the door shut before anyone can get through.
Yeah.
Hey, where's
Rats.
Fenn?
He ran upstairs. We should probably follow him if this door is secure. Maybe we can block it with?
Do you think he's scared of rats?
Possibly. If I was made of bones, I would be. Don't tell him I said that.
All right. And you all go upstairs, and
Yes.
you see... Fenn, are you waiting in the stairwell?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be right here.
So we'll get everyone else to the right layer. Can you see into this room?
A little bit.
Kind of, a little.
Yeah. You know, yeah, a little bit. Weird.
It's
There's
probably
the very pretty
because
man.
Yeah, I think we're there.
I can't see the pretty man, but I can tell that he's there. Like something's there.
Yeah.
Okay, so you run up this stairwell, meeting up with Fenn, and this is actually pretty important. You run up and you come to a dark landing 10 feet wide and 20 feet long. A cold draft of wind rushes down the spiral staircase at the north end of the east wall and whistles mournfully through the room before streaming down the stairs to the south. An ornate square rug covers the floor to the south. Set into the west wall is an iron-bound wooden door, with a wooden trapdoor set into the floor in front of it. Hanging on the north wall above the trapdoor is a framed portrait of a handsome, well-dressed man with a serene yet penetrating gaze.
We recognize. Oh, that's Strahd. Is it Strahd?
It looks very similar.
Maybe that's Strahd's father.
It looks like Strahd. We can ask.
I mean, it looks like him, but it doesn't look
Yeah.
exactly like him.
Yeah.
Okay, well, what would you like to do?
Can I pick up the portrait and see if there's a name behind it?
Yes. You go over to the portrait. Make a athletics. All right.
17.
As you go over and attempt to pull down the portrait, it jerks. It feels very much like it's sturdy, like it's in place, and you just like kind of get a better grip on it, and you pull it off, and it comes off the wall and then pulls itself out of your grip. And once again, roll for initiative.
Ow!
Uh-oh.
This security system.
Rolling for initiative.
Oops. Why? I thought I
Sorry.
turned you off.
Ooh, I did good for initiative.
Okay. All right, everyone in?
I'm in.
You are just the fastest. Your initiative is so high. Did you get alert? Oh, you just have. Oh wait, no. Why is your initiative so high? What feat did you get at level 1 or level 4?
For me?
3. Is there something that gives you 3 extra initiative?
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Tactical wit.
right. Okay. Well, you are just on top of everything. You're first. As
Okay.
you see Fenn kind of struggle a bit at first to pull out the portrait, and finally he does so, and as he does it, the portrait flies out of his hands and is hovering in front of him. It appears to be like its intentions are to attack.
Engines appear to be attacking. I wonder if hold person would hold that. Earth, fire, silver, friends. Probably not gonna work. Sorry. When I first, it's hard because nope, has to be human aid. Okay. I wonder if I can try to use the stone around to kind of block it, in, or seal it off, or because it was on the wall, wasn't it, on a stone wall?
Yes, it's now floating in front of Fenn.
I could do firebolt, I guess. But I really don't know what it's trying to do. And I don't think I can make it my friend. That has to be a creature, and I don't know what the thing is. I can't
not
make
a
it go to
humanoid.
sleep. It's not a humanoid. It's not a... It's just a thing. I don't know what I can do, and it might be a mistake to attack it, because it hasn't attacked us yet.
You can
So
hold your action to
I'm going to hold my
say-
action until it attacks somebody, until it
Okay.
hurts someone, and then I will shoot my magic missiles at it.
your wand.
I don't have very much left in my wand. No, I'll do firebolt.
Okay. So you
Cantrip.
once it attacks, you will cast firebolt. at
Firebolt.
it. All right.
Yep.
And would you like to move at all?
Where am I at? I think I'm gonna. I want to get off of that rug. That rug feels like it's funky, so I'm gonna step off of the rug.
Okay.
I feel like the rug might be covering something.
Fenn.
All right. I'm just gonna say, like, come on! I just wanted to see who made you. And I'm gonna pull out my flaming sword and use bonus action to activate.
Alright.
Does it respond at all to my? I just wanted to see who made you.
It looks like a painting, so the expression doesn't change.
Evan and Henry.
And it's floating in front of you. And okay, I'll say that with the force it took to remove itself from your hands, it felt hostile.
Okay. Then I'm going to bonus action, Fenhurl Mahalam to use the flame tongue to activate the flaming, and I will attack.
Oh, has it been a minute? I don't think it's been a minute, so you still have bless on you. That hits.
Sweet. And that is 6, 7, 8 slashing damage and 8 fire damage.
It's a strong swing. You slice through it easily, and you manage to break the frame that it's in. It's still floating, though. Anything
I
else?
end my turn.
Okay. Maeve.
I will surround it and then try and stab it in the face.
Okay. You successfully stab it. You tear through it. Although you don't get sneak attack, since you don't have advantage and you aren't.
My ally is.
Oh, your
next.
ally, right. That is right. Alright. My bad. I should know this. I've been playing a rogue.
Ally.
It is very badly shredded, but it is still floating. Okay.
Maybe I shouldn't have stabbed it.
And anything else?
Bonus action, disengage.
Okay.
That's it.
Now, it, in tatters, it floats in front of you. Its frame is fractured and broken. I want, Fenn to make a wisdom save. All right. It the little flaps sort of like move in a way that looks like it's a person would be casting a spell, and Maeve and Hazel, you see on top of Fenn's head this ring around it. It's kind of like a halo, but it's red and it
Kind of like a crown of thorns.
sort of. It has daggers that are piercing down into his head.
Oh. So it did attack.
It didn't do damage. Would you like to cast your magic missiles or your cantrip?
So it's not hurting him.
It's definitely hostile.
It's hostile.
It cast a spell, and something happened to Fenn.
And it doesn't look like it's a happy crown. Looks like it wants to kill him kind of crown.
All right, I'm gonna cast it. Firebolt.
Okay. That hits.
Could go firebolt.
All right. You send your fire at this creation, and it erupts in flames and falls to the ground. The broken frame is all that's left. And as you do so, as you throw your fire at it and it falls to the ground, from underneath Maeve comes this whirl of cloth material as
Oh
the
my
rug
god, Hazel, you called it.
springs to life and completely engulfs Maeve.
Rug. Not nearly as nice as the one in Beauty and the Beast.
Or Aladdin.
Or lad.
All right. Fenn will see this and see this new thing surrounding Maeve and swing at it.
Ow.
Try his best not to hit you. It's a hit. All right. As he swings his flail around, he smacks the rug. Inside it, Maeve, you take 4 bludgeoning.
Ow.
All right. Hazel.
Yeah, everything's flames, and I don't want to burn Maeve alive. No. Me and my... lightning damage, and I'm just worried it's going to hurt her inside. Mind sliver, friends, etc. I'm going to see if I can grapple the rug. Grapple it and make it unwrap. So what do I have to
Make an athletics.
Oh boy, here we go. I'm doing what I can.
You jump at it and try and wrestle the creature, and it pushes you off as it engulfs Maeve completely.
All right. I'm gonna call the others. I said, anything you try to hurt it, it's gonna hurt her. Try to grab it. Try to unwrap it. That's what I'm saying to the other guys. Oh, we moved.
Don't hit it. All right, I'll try. That's all I know how to do is hitting things.
Well, try to not hit a thing. Oh, we're still over there. Okay.
All right. Anything else, Hazel?
That's all I had time to do. Unless, can I do a spell, withhold a spell? I think I already did an action, so I can't.
That
good.
that
I'm just-
athletics would be your action.
That's my action. I can't.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Fenn.
All right. I know I fought this thing before in a different campaign, and I don't remember what we did because it also engulfed a teammate, and I don't remember what happened. If we just beat the rug until the person became unconscious, and then it moved on to a new target.
I'm pretty sure it the people it was
I think
surrounding
Colossus.
pulled like
Colossus?
itself out each time, and it would move to a different target.
Yeah, I remember Colossus was a target, and she was like, "It's fine, I can take it. Just hit me," because it engulfed her. But I can't remember how if we just killed it. It was like a pea stained rug, too. Is this one pea stained, like
Oh,
cat
gross.
peed on?
Oh no, it's a rug that really held the room together.
Really tied.
It's
but
doing
it
its
might
best to
be
hold
stained.
Maeve together too.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, so
Gosh, I want to hit the rug, but she said not to, so I'm gonna I'm going to put away my longsword, and I'm gonna pull out the Mace of Terror and try and do another fear thing on it.
Okay.
I'll do 3 of it, and I've already used 2.
all right.
And it's gotta beat a DC of 15.
Wisdom.
Yep.
Okay. You hold your mace out again. You activate it, and you see no change in the rug as Maeve struggles to escape.
Well, I'll get close. But that's about all I can do. So that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Maeve, at the start of your turn, you take 7 bludgeoning as this thing is crushing you.
Ah,
And you can roll athletics to try and escape.
Can I do anything else?
Can she cut her way out?
right.
Hmm.
Yes, you
Right.
can. You have disadvantage though.
I think I have a better chance of that than that.
Would it count as surprise because I wouldn't see it coming?
What? This thing is
Yeah.
fighting back? Oh, disadvantage still hits. And you get sneak attack since an ally is within 5 feet.
Yeah.
So you managed to stab inside.
And I guess I'll try and stab again with my bonus action. Unless I can disengage?
You can't move. That does hit. I have too many windows. Okay, so it takes damage. Okay. And it can't move, so it is its turn. It will continue to surround you. Hume will use his action to try and get you out. And he manages to get a good grip on the rug and pull it off you.
Yay!
Yeah, I can breathe. Smelled
Oh,
kind
wow.
of moldy.
The rug rolled a 21 for strength.
Oh my gosh.
Hazel, you see
Yeah, now that
Hume
yeah.
pull it off, and Maeve struggling to get air into her lungs after she was suffocating on this thing. What would you like to do?
Firebolt. Burn that sucker.
Oh, well, that does not hit.
Son of a bitch.
No. Yeah, it doesn't hit. What would you like to do?
I don't have any. I'm just gonna get out of its way if I can. Move as far away as I can. I'm gonna move on the other side of Fenn up here.
You would take an attack of opportunity.
Oh, I would. Okay, so I'm just
Yes.
gonna back straight up then.
If you move without outside of its reach, it gets an attack
really?
of opportunity.
Okay, I don't want to get an attack of opportunity. I'll leave it.
Okay. Fenn.
The mace didn't work. I'm gonna put it away. And rebrandish my longsword. Would switching weapons count as a bonus action, or am I able to do a bonus action and attack?
Yes, it would take a bonus action.
To switch weapons?
Yes.
Okay. So then I'll just attack normally with the longsword. That's an 18 to hit
That hits.
and 8 damage. Slashing.
All right.
And I
You
end my turn.
cut it up pretty well. It's in tatters, very similar to the portrait. Maeve.
I will kind of move away from it a bit and stab.
Stab it. Well,
Too bad.
roll a d100 for that one.
Oh no!
All right. You try and stab at it, and it easily flicks away your dagger, and it hits the wall next to you. You still have a grip on your dagger, but you feel as if it will be able to make another attack, it would have an easier time doing it. But that 11 plus 2 hits for. Thankfully, describe how you kill this thing.
Yay!
My one hand gets knocked away, but then I quickly come in with another dagger and just take a big ol' swipe at it.
Blindside it. Rip it to shreds after it's engulfed you before.
And then when it collapses on the floor, I step on it.
It had 4 health left. So you just...
I still had sneak attack.
Yeah, well, I mean, you just got that 4 in. Alright. So, there's a rug and a portrait in tatters on the floor.
Is this like a little trapdoor?
Yes.
I want to open trapdoor and put the remains in trapdoor and then close trapdoor.
What's under the trapdoor? Wait a minute.
No,
look in
don't
there.
care. Nope.
Come on.
We
Is
have
it
to hide the
stairs?
evidence.
Is it a ladder? Stairs? What's in there? Pit? Stakes? Crocodiles? What?
Well, it opens with ease, and all you can see down there is darkness. Are you putting just the portrait or both the portrait and the rug?
I mean, is there anything left of the portrait to be able to read, like a signature or anything?
No.
For sure, the rug. For sure, I'm putting the rug down there.
Okay. You throw the rug down there.
Great.
Um,
And then
No,
there's nothing.
It's charred. You can throw the frame down there, but with the fire damage that Hazel threw at it, it is illegible if there was anything on there.
All right. Yeah, I'll put all the remains down there, just sweep them down there, and then close the trapdoor.
Okay.
Was there anything behind the picture frame?
Behind it is a stone wall. A perfectly ordinary stone wall. How exciting.
Great. Well, I'm sure Strahd didn't see that very often. Blame it on one of the wives or
Portrait of
something.
himself.
Why? What are they trying to protect with all these animated things here? So does this stair go on up? Is this just like a little landing and then the stairs keep going, or are there any doors on this landing?
The
There's a
doors
door
to
right
the
here.
west, and there
Right
are
behind
stairs
you.
going up and stairs going down.
Okay. Well, we just came up the stairs that are going down. So should we check this door, guys?
Sure.
Okay, so you open the door. Do you peek inside or you open it all the way?
I want to peek. Like, hello? Hello, anybody home? Hello?
Peek inside and you see you see windows to the opposite of you, and you see a pair of chairs sitting next to them.
Right. I wonder if we should just knock on the door and see if anybody will come. What do you think, people?
I mean, that's polite. Better than just barging in.
Yes, okay. I'm going to just knock on the door.
All right. Do you close it before you knock?
Oh.
Because you were
yeah.
peeking inside.
Silently. I kind of peek, and so I'll just silently kind of pull it back closed and knock.
All right.
Like,
make a stealth.
housekeeping? No.
Make a stealth check for you silently closing the door.
I'm not very stealthy. Oh, I got a good one.
All right.
Oh.
Oops. Why are you visible? Yes, you do get it, and
Okay.
I hate how these are not all on whisper.
Yeah,
Okay.
you have to remember to put them on whisper.
I will knock on the door
Okay.
like a polite person.
Very quietly close the door. Act like nothing. Not like you just peeked inside this room, and
Mhm.
you knock to get the attention of whomever is inside.
Yeah.
And from inside the doorway, or from inside the room, you hear the sound of a gentleman's voice. Yes, come in.
Okay, then I open the door and walk in since I was told I could.
Maybe I'll go in.
Yeah. Oh, hello.
Hello.
Sorry for bothering. Hello. Sorry for bothering you. We were encouraged to come and visit you. We were looking for Escher.
Oh,
Did we come to the right room?
pleasure be acquaintance to you. I am Escher. Yes, thank you for
Ah.
joining me.
Oh, well, you're quite welcome. I think we saw you from we were up on the roofs earlier.
Don't
and
say
we-
that.
I
That's
saw you from
creepy.
afar.
We saw you in the car. Well, we wondered who might be in this lovely glass covered room.
All right, before we go any further, this room, as thunder shakes the tower, heavy beams groan under the weight of the ceiling. 3 ornate lanterns hung by chains from these beams each casting a dim glow. The curved west wall is fitted with 3 windows of leaded glass in steel latticework. A bookcase sits on the east wall between 2 doors. Plush, overstuffed chairs and couches are placed about the room. The fabric has faded with age, and the patterns it depicts are nearly gone. Lounging on one couch is a handsome young man whose attire, while elegant, is worn and faded. Okay. I'm very glad to see individuals such as yourself. Welcome. Come in, come in. I heard there was quite a commotion going on outside. I didn't expect some beautiful people to come walking through my door.
Oh, we didn't expect to be attacked by inanimate objects, but here we are.
Oh, yes. Strahd is very dramatic with his furniture. That
I see.
portrait of himself is a bit dated, but it can get the job done as he needs it.
I see. That was him. It looked like it might be.
Oh, yes.
It wasn't his favorite, was it?
Why? Did something happen to it?
No, it's there. It's
Oh.
fine.
It took a little.
But yes, you were in a lot of trouble if you damaged that.
Uh,
Oh, am I joking? No? Yes? Oh.
We don't know.
Fenn
Come
is
in,
like,
sit
Fenn doesn't
down.
have sweat glands, but he is sweating.
Perspiration is acquiring on his
Dripping.
forehead.
Yes, we'll come in and sit and be nice.
He's got the shifty eyes going on. I can't find the evidence. It's fine.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez.
This guy is
What have we
judging me.
done? Said we're beautiful. That's clearly not the case. You probably haven't had baths in a long time.
Oh, it's true. You instantly don't trust this guy, huh?
I don't know what to believe in this guy. Is everyone coming into the
Yeah,
room?
I came in. Didn't I? Yeah, I came in. Come in, sit down, be nice. You know, this castle is such an interesting place. It's about 50% things killing you and 50% people being absolutely lovely.
I hope I am in the lovely sense.
Well, so far so good, darling.
Yes, that could change in a moment, can it?
Oh, God. You're not going to kill us, are you?
Depends on how the night goes.
So, tell us, how did you come to live here with the Lord Strahd?
Oh, my tale is a sad one. Though it had a happy middle, I managed to find myself wandering through the mists as most people have. And, well, Strahd had a phase, I suppose. That phase is gone. But now I sit here, only the occasional company showing up rather loudly at my door. Though it is welcome. I'm very pleased to have someone to talk to. Gertrude is a bit, young. She has not quite been crossed over, as it were, quite yet.
That's what I felt too. But you have, I take it.
Yes, He, in the sofa, he bows generously. I am a vampire. Please do not kill me for that sake. Not all of our kind are quite as devious as the one who turned us. though my his cutting words are not quite the same to other people as they are to myself.
Oh, is he unkind to you?
He leans back and puts an arm over the back of the sofa. Not unkind in the sense that showing me attention, but rather the opposite.
It must be very hard to be a favorite and then feel forgotten.
Yes, and my favoritism wasn't as long as the others either.
Mm. I'm so sorry, darling.
I'm gracious for your empathy. But enough about myself. How do you grace me with your presence? What brings you to my lonely spire?
I'm just gonna kind of turn to Maeve and Fenn and kind of hold up my hands like, come on, guys. What do you want to tell him?
So when you talk about the mist, what do you mean? What mist?
Well, I can see by your different appearance than the others that possibly you did not travel through mists.
No.
Along the borders of Barovia, the land of Barovia, there are these fog, this mist that keeps you from leaving, as it were. You make an attempt to leave and find yourself back in the spot you thought you were leaving. I came
That
here.
sounds familiar.
I came here through the mist. I was a wandering nobleman. I had my fair share of riches, and unfortunately left that all behind when I couldn't leave. Though Strahd has gifted me with luxuries I know from beyond, I am not in my own home. But these mists disallow you from venturing beyond the lands of Barovia.
Did Strahd bring you here as well?
Bring me here to the castle?
To this land or castle? I don't know. He sent a letter saying he was the one that brought them here. I assume that you as well?
No, I was an explorer. I wanted to get out of the high class living for but a moment. And unfortunately, my guide, my bodyguard also, fell to the treacheries of this land. Strahd spared my life to bring me in and allow me to live here. Given I allow myself to be one of his consorts.
Does he not, I mean, are you not able to leave on your own? Like, explore the land?
Oh, no, I actually cannot. I am bound to this floor, as it were. I cannot leave this room or the adjacent bedroom.
Why is that?
He gestures to this door. This is what Strahd needed me for. the pleasure of my company. And so he bound me to these 2 rooms.
But the other consorts are allowed to travel and explore.
No need to brag.
But why are you treated differently?
That is a question you can ask him yourself. I am but a mere plaything to him.
Plaything.
Yes.
A plaything that doesn't
Sounds-
get played with, I think.
Quite miserable.
Oh, I know it. Now, my only guess is Gertruda and the various other people that randomly show up. The other brides do not pay me any visits, although I am grateful for that.
Do you not get along with the other brides?
No. Ever since I was here, they treated me like an outsider. Although my presence isn't special, they do not like each other.
Really? I mean, we understood that they did not like Gertruda, and Gertruda did not. She tried, but seems to have also no interest in them. But the other 3? Were they here before you?
Gertruda tries to befriend anyone who makes her an appearance at the castle. She's very kind like that. But she has
I
only
see.
seen you, group of individuals. She has not seen any others from before. But the 3 others, the 3 brides, were here before me. I was the newest since before Gertruda.
Is there anything that you would try to do, like that you have tried to do to break free of this lore?
Oh, of course. The doors are unlocked. The window opens freely. But as I walk towards it, I can't bring myself to walk past the door.
Man, I have a really strong urge to just try and pick him up and throw him out the window.
Wow, not even go through the door, but straight out the window.
You're free!
Fly! You're a vampire, right?
Fly! Vampires don't fly.
It's gonna be like Thanksgiving all over again.
You haven't killed me, but you've caused me a
God
lot
is
of
my
pain.
witness, I thought turkeys could fly.
Since you met him, I will show you the consorts.
Interesting.
But I believe you were about to tell me where or why you're here?
Wait, is this guy an elf?
Is he an elf?
They gave him pointy ears. Maybe that's just a vampire thing.
It doesn't say.
Could just be that artwork then. The artwork.
He doesn't speak Elvic, so
Okay, he's probably
not.
not. It's just the artwork. He's asking us why we're here. We're just, touring the castle, and the Lord has given us a task that we aren't sure if it's even possible to pass. really honestly seems like it's more just a game to him.
Many things are. What task did he give you?
Oh, we're just supposed to talk to people, get a read on them.
I hope my reading is rather nice.
You seem sad.
Thank you. uh, I'm. That is my feeling, yes. I am grateful for company, as I have said before.
Have you met the others that aren't the other consorts? The Yeska or Rahadin?
Rahadin is the eternal servant to Strahd, but I do not know of Yeska. That is a new name to me. Is he part of your party?
No. He's a little boy that Strahd brought,
Oh,
like, recently, like a day ago.
is he as young as Gertruda?
Younger.
I think he's
Oh,
younger.
my. Well then,
Seems like
hope
maybe
that boy is safe.
5?
I
6?
don't think he is.
What? Why? What do you mean safe?
Well, as you have seen by the commotion that I heard outside, this is not exactly the safest building for a child. I was against Gertruda when she was here, but she has shown herself to be resistant to the horrors of this abode. But that does not mean she is always protected. As long as she stays in the master bedroom, she'll be fine. But then when she's turned, she will be free to move about the castle, able to fend for herself. And I am not sure if Yeska will be turned anytime soon. And as you're talking, a flash of lightning streaks across the sky outside the window, and a figure of like a very scrawny humanoid creature crawls across the windows from here to here, and just like skitters up the spire.
What? Did he see it?
You look at him and he has no reaction to whatever
Do you
that
have any idea
was.
what that was? There was some sort of a. I'll just describe what I just saw.
My
We just saw it
Jumpus,
skitter
it's
up
the thing
spire.
from the tub. It's hunting us.
Definitely could be.
It did look like the silhouette of that creature. But he'll say, "Oh yes, that is just one of the spawn, one of the lowly creatures that Strahd has turned. Ugh,
Why?
they crawl across the rooftops like they own the place. It's annoying if you ask me."
What is the point of turning them into that?
I'm sorry, what was your question?
What is the point of turning them into that? Whatever that, I'm assuming that used to be human. What is the point of just like letting those things run around?
That is two different questions. The reason he does so is to grow his army. He can't be everywhere all at once, and so he needs some creatures out and about doing his skulking. His brides occasionally go out, but he needs some larger force of creatures. He doesn't turn them all into straight up vampires.
Why does he need an army?
He's a king, a soldier. He needs an army that
But he-
is knowing.
Conquered the land. Why does
With
he
an
need
army,
another
yes. He'll look at you have an emblem, right? On your shield or your armor?
Yes.
I believe you
I
said
think
you
it's
did.
of my my god,
Okay.
Tempest.
All right. Well, he rode in rather valiantly, and he took over this land with his own army. He is a soldier. He is a commander, as it were. He enjoys telling people what to do. That is why he needs his army, and he needs these. He points to the window. These horrific creatures to instill the fear. If there are enough people to rise against him, it is possible that they could overthrow. But don't give your hopes up. Many have tried in the past and have failed. Actually, I think one of the little creatures you saw before just now is one of the ones who tried and failed.
You mean the painting and the rug?
No, the thing that climbed
Oh.
out outside the window.
Oh, the spawn.
It's a way to punish them for rising against them. He enjoys turning them into mindless creatures with just enough humanity left to suffer under his rule.
That seems quite cool.
I'm interested. Mr. Strahd said that we should be looking. We were released into the castle to look for a spy. What could that mean?
A spy?
Yes, I can't imagine.
I would take his request seriously if that's were the case. If it is a spy that he isn't unable to find, then he would need someone to go for them. And like I said before, I am not your person you are looking for. I cannot even leave these 2 rooms, let alone spy on anyone he has of importance.
Can we actually see you try to leave a room so we can believe you? I mean, we just met you.
You see him roll his eyes. I suppose. You talk to a vampire, you expect tricks, right? Turn into a bat, disappear into mist.
Wow, you can do that stuff? That's pretty cool.
It is very cool when I can leave this place.
But you said you can't leave, so...
Yes. And so he
tries to
he will.
shove him out the room, close the door. No,
Are
I'm
you
not
doing
gonna
that?
do that.
Okay.
I want to so bad. Just
He
let me help you.
he goes to the door and lifts up his foot to take that one final step out and stops and just like hovers his foot over, and then he backs up. I am incapable of taking that final step out.
Seems like it's not magical. It seems like it's some form of trauma. You feel afraid of the rest of the castle? Maybe?
I would love to be in elsewhere than this room for a century. I have read every book. I have spent every position in the bedroom, on the couches in the bed, staring out the window, watching those horrific creatures crawling across the roof. Even them, their lowly beings, are free to be outside, feel the rain on their face, and yet I cannot leave. It is a blessing to be able to leave this room.
What if we try and pull you out or push you out? You want us to try that?
Gertruda has made that attempt. You may try if you like, but
I'm gonna try and pick him up and carry him out the doorway.
okay. How do you pick him up?
We're like, all right, let me try this, and pardon me, and I'm gonna pick him up. I don't know how much he weighs. How much would you estimate he weighs?
Probably like 150 pounds. He's pretty
Okay.
slim.
Yeah. So then I'm going to pick him up with my arms wrapped around his chest. So I'm gonna come up from behind him and try and pick him up so that his feet are off the ground.
Okay, so you're looping your arms around his shoulders? Or around his chest?
Underneath his armpit, around his chest.
Okay.
Like you would pick up a chair, kind of.
Alright, so you pick him up and he says, "Oh, rather improper, but we can go to the bedroom if
sorry.
you like."
No, I'm trying to. I don't know how to pick you up. I don't. You seem frail, so I don't want to.
Okay. Well,
You.
put me down for a moment.
Okay.
And
Put
he
him down.
puts one arm around your neck and hops into your arms. So you like
Like the bridal
bride
kind
style,
of carry.
yeah. Now we're talking.
Okay. Let's go out the door.
Okay.
Oh, Fenn, that is so sweet. Can I?
Are you heading downstairs to the
this.
I would
wedding chamber, the dining room?
immediately run to the window.
Okay. So
Throw him out
you
the window.
take him out, and when you do so, he is looking at your face with a smirk on his face. And as you leave the room, the life in his eyes fade, but he's still
What?
staring at you.
Like he's dead?
His expression doesn't change as he still stares into your eyes, and he doesn't like become stiff or anything or limp, but the once joyful life that you saw in his eyes fades, and he just stares at you.
Are you there? Hello?
You get nothing in return.
I will bring him back into the room.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Get him! Quick! Hide him in the trapdoor!
Oh, you want to throw him down there? That's fine.
No, don't put him down there.
No, I'd bring him back into the room.
All right. So
Hide the
you
evidence.
pull him back, and as he enters the room once more, the life fills into his eyes again, and says, "How was that? Was that to your
That
liking?"
was weird. Seemed like you died.
It took
I know a thing or two about death, and that was strange.
It took Gertruda quite a while to get me back into the room. She is not the strongest. She pulled me out and I fell to the ground. She had to physically pull me back into the room.
What the heck is that? Is like, do you go somewhere? Does your spirit still stay in this room?
Everything goes dark. I cannot see out of my eyes any longer. My mind goes blank. It's nothing.
Like death.
Well, I'm here,
My
aren't
dear-
I? Do I die
You
and come
are.
back? I am a vampire, like I said, so Can I die again?
I mean, I died and came back. If I could do it, you can too.
I, in fact, did die and come back. But are you able to kill a vampire?
I mean, do you want to die? Do you prefer that state, being out there? There's a trap door. We could put you down there or bring you up to a nice tower.
Well, I would not be enjoying anything. I would be
That's
in the
true.
darkness. So, even though this is my own personal hell, this study and bedroom, it is better than limbo.
And you don't want to
Yes.
die.
Well, if you really wanted to take me from this life.
I mean, just giving you the option. If you've been here for 100 years, that's rough, buddy.
It is. But I get to see Gertruda, her shining, smiling face. And I get to converse with people such as yourselves.
Well, that's something.
It is something. I appreciate your company.
It was worth an attempt. That sucks. It's like a curse or something.
It's like you have been charmed or cursed, my dear.
You might be able to call it the Curse of Escher.
Indeed.
My own
Curse of
personal-
Escher?
Yes, it is my curse to bear.
I can't do anything. I could cure wounds you.
Was looking to see if I had a curse remover.
Yeah.
A little
Clerics
bottle
would
of
have
curse remover.
Clerics would have a remove curse at
Mhm.
7th level? 6th level?
Higher level, I'm not sure.
Yeah, higher level. Well, maybe we'll
Come back
find
when I've leveled up.
something- I don't think we'll be allowed back.
Oh.
Well, you wouldn't happen to know anything about like a spy or anyone else. I mean, we know that there's few consorts. There's Gertruda. There's Rahadin. There's Leaf.
I did meet Leaf
There's-
before I was trapped in this room. Yes, before I was
Aw.
turned.
He's also trapped in his own way. Right?
Yes. He's buried in his work.
No, he's like literally trapped. Like he's literally chained.
Very much like me, I suppose. I pity him.
Yeah, but you're not wearing like an actual chain, so at least you have free room in this space.
Have you spoken to Helga yet?
Wait, who's Helga?
The maid. You haven't seen her?
No.
around?
No, we have
No.
not.
Oh, she should be doing her rounds. I mean, endless rounds. She's yes.
Are there
There
any
must
other?
be very few rooms she cleans, because few of them are clean.
Yes, she's not very good at her job. She comes in here and cleans. She goes into the hearth room as well and cleans there, in the master bedroom, master bathroom. I'm not sure, but if you haven't seen her, she's a good try to look at.
We would love to. I wonder where we be more likely to find her.
There is the servants' quarters.
All right, where do we find them? Which level?
That is on the. I believe there is a room on the 2nd floor. That is the servants' quarters. There's also a room on the 3rd floor.
All right. Well, we'll try to find her.
Yeah. There's a portrait in. I assume it's like a meeting room or living room.
The hearth room?
There's the hearth? Yeah, the hearth room.
The
big
room with
giant
the big fire.
Yeah, yeah. The big crematorium room.
Yes, that room. The room with the portrait of Tatiana, yes.
Oh, what? What?
What about Tatiana?
That's her name. Tatiana?
Yes.
Who is Tatiana? Is she also here?
Oh my, you have a lot to learn. Well, if you'll put me down, I can relax in one of the chairs.
Yes, sorry. And I gently put him down.
Well, your company was greatly appreciated. I think I and everyone else should have a seat for this. Walks over to one of the chairs.
He's like, stay a while and listen.
Stay a while
put
and
me
put
down.
me in your
Oh, I was-
arms. Hold me close.
Just like my bone arm. Like that must have been very uncomfortable. I'm sorry.
Oh, it was more comfortable than you think. Well, you can sit down if you like. This is quite the big step to take. Well, I have been here for only a century or so I do not know all the inner workings. I have only read what I've read in this boorish study. But when Strahd first came here and conquered the lands, he had eyes on a particular woman. Mind, this was over 400 years ago, so she is long gone. But this woman, he swore to her to be his groom. She
Right.
was to be wed to him. But before he could propose, she met another. His brother, Sergei. Sergei had taken residence in this castle, this extraordinary, marvelous castle, after Strahd had conquered this land, tore any hope of freedom from it once more. And after building this castle, he invited his mother and his brother to live here. He wanted to prove himself that he was better than Sergei, commanding the forces of Barovia, named after his father, who had died before Strahd had taken command of his army. And on the way here, his mother died. She was not well. And so Strahd buried his mother and his father. Now, in the basement, the crypt of this castle. Sergei took residence here, much to Strahd's distaste. But he had promised he had promised Sergei that, along with his mother, who is now staying in the castle, as it were. But when Tatiana fancied Sergei, Strahd could not have that divorce. His pride was too much for him, and swore to himself that he would take back Tatiana, take her for her hand, take her away from Sergei. But through and through, Tatiana was to wed him, Sergei. It was her promise to him, and Sergei's promise to her. This was not to Strahd's liking. You do not want to get on Strahd's bad side. because Strahd killed his brother. Sergei dead just before the wedding. Tatiana saw this, and Strahd was quite boastful. And to prove himself to Tatiana, exclaimed his love to her. And she did not take that lightly. To promise her everlasting love for Sergei, she threw herself off the side of the castle to the stones below.
Oh my goodness.
In grief, Strahd now believes Tatiana still wanders this land. Like I said, no one is allowed to leave Barovia. The mists do not allow it. Even in death, you cannot leave. Your soul will continue to wander, trying to find another body. But the population of Barovia grows to where more souls cannot enter, except those of the living. So, only some of the people of Barovia still have souls, still can feel that joy, that fear. And those are blessed without a soul, could not feel that pain to live here forever in death. I pity Tatiana's soul. I see her grief, as I am once one of the discarded souls that Strahd has come across and left.
So then, wouldn't the Lord's brother soul still be around?
It is possible, yes. Although, unlike Tatiana's soul, he would immediately strike down whoever possesses Sergei's soul.
And you believe the Lord has a way to do this?
You are very quiet. What was that?
I'm not quiet. You're quiet. I shouldn't be quiet. I was saying that you believe the Lord has a way to do this.
Has a way to do...
To, strike down Sergei's soul if it enters a body.
He strikes down the body, not the soul. The soul is ever remaining.
But he
Cursed.
has a way of knowing whose soul is whose.
He has hunches, which is unfortunate for the people he slays, believing to be Sergei. Whether he is right or not is irrelevant. They all die regardless.
Wow. That is a lot to unpack.
Did Tatiana have a child before she died?
She did not. She was a young woman. She devoted herself to Sergei and was only with him as far as I know.
You see, we saw the portrait, and I'd swear that the person in the portrait was related by blood to a traveling companion of ours. One that Strahd has expressed a great deal of interest in.
By blood, that is impossible. But, like I've said before, Tatiana's soul possesses bodies, as it cannot leave this realm. In the past, Strahd has had previous fancies, believing them to be Tatiana. So this companion might be the same.
I see. Would finding Tatiana put him at rest?
It would put him at ease. He would reign as Lord and Lady over Barovia.
But continue to hold everyone hostage, as it were.
Well, yes. Getting what he wants is not the answer.
I see.
It is an endless cycle. Always searching for Tatiana. Finding her. Turning her. It failing. Possessing another body. He does not believe that this is a forever cycle. He believes that it will end. Eventually, it will end.
So many are suffering in the meantime.
And he does not care.
So, did I hear you say that his brother's soul might still be in the castle?
In Barovia. In the
In
mists.
Barovia.
Within
Mist.
the realm. No soul can leave this land.
Yeah. That's sad to hear. We've lost a friend that was traveling with us. We've lost one of our companions who died, who was killed a few weeks ago. And it's sad to know that her soul has not been able to leave.
I would think not. Eventually, the soul will wander, either becoming a spirit or finding a body and possessing it. The bodies are of newborn children. They grew-
Escher, do you have any desire to redeem yourself in any way?
Redeem myself? Is there something I've done wrong?
I don't believe so, but there is something you could do right.
And what would that be?
Since she has not yet been turned, as you say, can you help convince innocent young Gertruda to go home to her mother?
Young woman, I have tried many times. Many, many times. She is her sights out for Strahd. It is like she's living in her own fantasy world. I have accepted it, and I am welcome her as a sister, as it were. More so than the other consorts.
Perhaps
her
you can help her
choice.
see what happened to you could happen to her. I mean, her mother's name is Mary. When I talked to her and spoke of her mother, and mentioned her mother by name, she became quite somber. I could see a change in her. Mention her mother by name, and you might help. That might help. I'm not sure.
She never talked of her mother or her father.
Yes.
She seems very content in her own living conditions, wishing to leave her past behind her.
I understand. it would be good to try to do everything we can to help her before it's too late.
I implore you to try, but it might be futile.
I understand. Okay, guys, kind of to the side, is there anything else we need to ask this guy before we move on?
Not that I know of. We got a lot of information from him.
Yeah.
Maeve, you've been quiet. Is there anything you'd like to ask?
Nope.
Okay. If there are no more questions, or comments, or inquiries, then we'll end it here.
Okay.